In this video, I'm going to show you something that I've absolutely never shown before, and I'm really excited about. This is a brand new YouTube channel, and I'm going to show you how to get thousands of views and subscribers very quickly, starting with absolutely nothing. Now, I've done this with my own channels over the years, had millions of views for my clients that I work with, but it's not fair to show you those. So I'm not even going to say who I am at this point, but I'm going to show you what I'm doing, how I'm doing this behind the scenes. And this is the most important thing you can do to set up your channel. And like less than 1% of people do this properly. So if you are a YouTube creator, you have to watch this and you will not be constantly stuck getting between tens or hundreds or even a couple thousand views and then having your videos go dead. So I'm going to show you this. So first thing I'm going to do is quickly just go to YouTube and I'm just going to search and show you this new channel just to prove there's nothing on it. So it is called YouTube Growth Project. So just to show you here, and I'm searching with the @ so this just shows my channel. So I don't care too much about this logo, might change it later. I also call it YouTube Growth Lab. Not a big deal. Okay, so if I click on my channel, you can see there is absolutely nothing here. So now I go over to Studio. Now take a look at this. A lot of people don't do this, and you really have to do it properly. You go down to settings. This should be almost the first thing you do after you pick your channel name and you've already thought about what basically you want to talk about. So you go over here into settings. I'm going to change this to Canadian dollars. Let's see. Because I'm in Canada, as you may have guessed. And then this is the big deal here. Okay. You're going to go to this. All right. So country of residence, you pick that. And then you have to pick about 30 or so keywords. Now, a lot of people either they don't know about this, which you absolutely have to, or you get stuck YouTube showing your videos to the wrong people, or they just do it really quickly. Think like, you know, how to grow on YouTube and just a few basic keywords that I can think of off the top of my head. But what I'm going to do is use AI and show you how to do this. So first of all, if you haven't done this for your own channel, you absolutely have to stop what you're doing and do this immediately. We'll watch the rest of the video and then do it. If you have done it, go back and make sure you're doing this correctly. So take a look. I've set up a little Google Doc here, and this is how to get ahead of 99.9% of YouTube channels immediately by setting this up. So now watch this. Watch how I do it. This is key. So what I'm going to do is open up a new browser in incognito mode and log into YouTube, or go to YouTube where I'm not even logged in. So on Chrome, I just go here, click new incognito window, and I'm going to go to YouTube. Now, it's important to do it this way because, see, nobody's ever searched this. I'm not logged in. If I search my own YouTube and I'm already logged in, because I use it as a person who also watches YouTube, then my search results are going to be catered to me. But I want this at the start to be catered to just like a random person. So one of the things is I'm talking about how to grow on YouTube. So how to grow my YouTube channel. Okay. Now let's just see what is here. And we'll just scroll around quickly and just see the type of things that are here. Okay. Now you want to take, honestly, I'm not going to do this for a couple hours, but this is so important, setting up these keywords, that I want you to take a couple hours to do this, or at least an hour. Now watch this. Okay, I'm looking at this. Looking at this. Okay. Good. I'm getting the idea. I want to see some competitors here who I'm going to use. Who else makes it in the space? Now, there's always going to be, whatever niche you choose, there's always going to be other creators and other words, and you're going to get a lot from looking at this type of thing. So watch this. Now, what I'm going to do is now open up ChatGPT, and I'm just going to add in some keywords that I can think of off the top of my head based on this. Okay, so I'll just tell it I'm opening up a new conversation. I'm going to say for my new YouTube channel called YouTube. Oh, that was do the stupid thing. YouTube growth project. You are going to help me pick the best keywords possible. I'll go for about 30. The channel is about how to grow your YouTube channel and make money from it. Okay. So now I've got ChatGPT open. This is the free version, no problem. And then you open up a new browser. So you've done those two important steps. Now they've come up with a few terms here. Just I wouldn't just take these at face value, but take a look at this. So how to grow on YouTube, YouTube growth, blah, blah, blah. A few things here. Make money on YouTube. Okay. Not too bad. Now here's what I'm going to do. And this is what you should think about as well. Because you get about 30. They actually give you, I think, 500 characters of keywords that you can put in. So it matters. So in my case, I said, how about you pick 6 YouTube tools and companies, 6 influencers or creators, 12 growth and monetization keywords, and 8 AI automation and monetization keywords. So you can think of how to break up the 30 with whatever your niche is, but I want to have keywords where you're, searching for a competitor in my space. You are searching for, how to do a certain thing. And the whole point of this is not really to show up on search. It is to tell the algorithm immediately what kinds of people do you start to show your first few videos to. And even in the age of AI, it's amazing how, if you don't do this, how bad YouTube is still at knowing who to show your video to. Like if you make a video on how to grow on YouTube and you just put it out there on a channel, even if you have a description, a good title, and you don't do this keyword thing, it'll just show it to pretty random people and your click-through rate will be low, and a whole bunch of people won't click on it because they're showing it to the wrong people. They won't watch it through because the retention rate will be low because they're not showing it to the right people. So it's a whole mess. So you really have to get it to show right off the bat. That's how some channels jump quickly and others don't. All right. So I'm just going to cut and paste that into here. Click on search. Let's see. No, I don't want that. That was from something else. Okay. I didn't cut and paste that properly. Okay, so now it's going to be searching through these just to give me an idea. And then again, you can go back and look for competitors in the space. So watch this. I'm going to add some here. So TubeBuddy is a good one. That is a company. Now, if you know your niche pretty well, you'll know some of these. So I'm going to pick TubeBuddy. What's another big one here? This guy, Marcus Jones, Think Media. So I'm just going to start writing down a few of these. Okay. So go back. And it's already listed some. Okay. All right. So let's go with TubeBuddy. vidIQ is another one I know. Think Media. Marcus. What was the guy's name? Jones. Let's keep these for people and what else do you call it? Now give me my list of 30 keywords, including these. Pick the best ones. I might even throw this up to GPT-04 mini high because it's fast and it thinks a little bit better. So when I say pick the best ones, it might actually think through it a little bit more. So let's just wait. This will be very, very quick. Okay. So just take a couple of seconds while it's thinking. So again, if you are doing this for your own channel, I'm showing you how to go research it and get the idea with YouTube and ChatGPT. But you want to think about it even more than what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start actually. Once it gives me these, I'm going to cut and paste it in. Now watch this. It's so quick. They've already put it in. Excuse me. They've put it in comma separated, which is good. If they didn't, just say make sure you write that in a list where it's all separated by commas. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to show you just how quickly it is to put in. So now I've got all my keywords, but as you can see, okay, 580 shouldn't be, I'll just delete a few. So passive income, I'll get rid of. ChatGPT, YouTube doesn't really make sense. YouTube automation. Okay. So I would think longer and harder about how to do this if I'm doing it for myself. Now, just type in here, control. See, I'll just copy these again. So I'm going to go back in here and say, okay, here is what I chose. Put these in order of most to least important. So you don't want to put all your keywords in random orders. You want to put them because YouTube's algorithm cares more about the ones that come in the beginning than at the end. Now, you don't have to trust AI's ordering. It's nice to see how they do it. You might want to switch them around a little bit if you know what is the most important. Excuse me, I'm just coughing all of a sudden here. Okay, so it's ordered that. I'm gonna copy it. So delete that here. I don't know why it's not all deleting. I'll just delete these ones, which just takes a couple of seconds here. I don't know why it's not easier to delete them all in one click. Doesn't matter. This is so important that, as I said, you do want to. Okay. Let's look at these. How to grow on YouTube. YouTube growth. Get more views. I might change that one. YouTube tips, algorithm, make money on YouTube, subscriber growth, blah, blah, blah. Now, by the time I actually put this video up, I am going to tweak these and get rid of a couple that I don't like, put in a few that I do like. I'm going to spend about an hour on this. It's hard while making a video. But the point is you want to get these, put them in, make sure they're in the absolute best order. And then you want to save this. I'm not going to save because I'm going to do it later. But that is what you need to do. So then all of your metrics immediately are going to do better than a channel that doesn't have this done well, because it's all about the algorithm. Okay. If there's anybody in the world who wants to watch your videos, so in my case, it's YouTube creators who want to grow and I guess don't care about fast-paced editing. They just care about learning actual tips from someone who knows how to do it. Those types of people are going to do much better watching this kind of video, and if they watch this up until now, they're going to subscribe on their own without me begging for it, and they're going to watch other videos when I publish them, because they're going to realize, okay, I'm saying something they don't already know. I can give them a tip how to do it better, and then their own channel is going to grow. Now, if I show this video to like my mom or something who doesn't have a YouTube channel, she won't even watch it, even though I'm her son. Okay, I'd have to really beg her, right? And she still probably wouldn't. The point is, people who, just random people, or people who are marginally interested in it, doesn't matter how good my thumbnails are, doesn't matter what the title is, they don't want to watch my content unless it's the type of content that is catered to them. So I'm going to make all of my channel catered to these keywords. And then in the next video, and by the time you are watching this, I'm going to start the channel with like 3 or 4 videos so that new people can click around and have something to watch and subscribe to instead of just one, which helps. I'm going to show you how to do a few other things, like how to write the description properly. So anyway, just quickly to recap, go to settings and go and put that stuff in there. Put your keywords in, get as many as you can, the best ones, look at your competitors. Now, another thing I should say very briefly is you also want to think about like male or female. So if I'm going for age, so if I'm looking at people who are other YouTubers in that space, if I want to get like more younger females watching this, I wouldn't necessarily go for the most popular YouTubers in that space. I'd look for probably who I think younger females are watching. So I'd either ask ChatGPT to search the net and figure it out, or I'd look on YouTube and just look for, younger women who are making videos and then put their name as keywords. So then my channel will naturally go there. If I want it like, I don't know, guys who are like 25 to 35, or I don't care about gender, then I won't think about that. So just think about the types of competition, whoever you want in there, that those are the keywords that you want to put in there as well. So think through who you want watching your videos and what their interests are. And this one thing alone will bump up your channel if you are making content about it. So there's a million other things you have to do, but this is one of the biggest ones. It's why I wanted to start with this. So I'd love to hear your experience and what you did with this in the comments, but I'll see you on the next video, which will be equally important.